a penalty corner time. Of course, there is the Kebra, one of the players waiting to get back on, as we see the rotations that will happen from the Germans. Full team on, full team off. My name is Tony Barnard. It has been my pleasure so far, and I'm still in commentary here with Andy Halliday. Andy, an exciting first half. Good, scrappy work done by Malaysia, but Germany just showing their class in retaking the lead.
You feel they've hung on to the coattails of this German team. How long they can do that for? Well, only time will tell, but a great start for Germany. And Malaysia have pegged them back, and they're certainly not having it all their own way. Spirited first half from the debutants here at the World Cup. And we sort of resume back into a predictable match style that we saw in the first half, with Germany with the lion's share of possession here.
Yeah, the pattern of control from Malaysia, just looking for options. Very, very deep, the two defenders there. And here's a chance now for the Germans. Here, 2 goals so far to his name, Proska, but he lifts it and loses control. Yeah, Malaysia, the two defensive players, they're almost not on the same page.
No, I noticed that. Yeah, they were they were still sort of in their own circle as Malaysia had the ball in the opposition half, but
turn there up the side.
It's the same now. You see how deep they are, which means that when they recycle this, they've got to work that much harder to create the space, because the ball is so much further away from their attackers. So you want the two defenders to go up the pitch a little bit, and with that right defender then threatening down the right boards, as we see the Malaysian bench. There's the skipper, Jazlan. So Malaysia, again, happy with this, allowing Germany to have the ball, making them play wide.
It's a good run up the right-hand side, cuts inside, and that's easily enough saved by Kamarazama in goals. Anton Buchel trying to create something up that right-hand side, but really was cramped for space. It's now in partnership with Anton Poiling, who now runs up the left, tries a different channel, easily defended on that occasion by Azar, and turns defence into attack, tries to look up the line for the run from Jazlan, but is unable to find him.
And this is the problem with the way the Malaysia defend. They sit very, very deep in the defence when Germany have the ball, and it makes counter-attacking very, very difficult, because you've got to get players up the pitch as quickly as you can. You see again here, counter-attack opportunity. No, they decide they're going to keep the ball.
And you're seeing some good defensive work, but you've got to turn defence into attack effectively. And so Malaysia just allowed Germany back in. But here's a chance now, running through the middle. Some space, and that's a penalty corner. Schmidt did Laukis can ask any question he wants, but the answer every time there is going to be penalty corner. It's come through the back of the player, leaned in with the shoulder. There it is, penalty corner. Easy decision.
I would say a clumsy challenge is probably a compliment. I would say it might be a little bit beyond that. And penalty corner, Peter Hembrecht having absolutely no decision to make there, really. Penalty corner number 2, 4 from 4 at both ends so far.
Germany very quick in getting ready there. Double castle once again. It goes again to the middle. It's a goal! It's 5 from 5. Malaysia pull it back again. And it is the captain, Najmi Jazlan, who makes it 4-3. Game on, ladies and gents. No walk in the park for the Germans.
Throws it low to the keeper's right. And that right post player just despairing, gets a stick across but can't stop it going over the line. And look at this, Malaysia now front foot. They've just scored and they're stepping right up.
Well, that's a big collision. They will just have to check. I think it just caught his neck there.
I think
it was accidental to me, but it's still one of those sore ones.
Physical challenge there. Silanoglu, former Turkish international there.
Yeah, debut today for the Germans, but has international caps for Turkey. Khalik again has really had a great game here. Hammarin Khalik has been superb for Malaysia with he's got this very active intervention. He goes in low, fast, hard, but as he wins it, he continues forward with that
great defensive skills. Yeah, that's right. And that's important as a defender, that you can keep the momentum going forward, because it takes you past the defender. Yeah. And suddenly, you sense here that you can see it in the energy of Malaysia. We 2 minutes gone, we were, I think, both looking at each other thinking, oh, this could be a comfortable German win here, but they have hung on in there and they've defended really, really well.
Mistake from Prilla, turns the chance here for Malaysia! And it is that man, Khalik Hammarin, who has marked his name on the scoreboard. He's put his name all over this game so far, and he's given it the best possible extract, finishing, and it all comes from a mistake from Prilla.
Yeah, turnover on those right boards. And the carry, it was the carry and the layoff from Suhalmi that really made that goal.
Oh, great chance here for Germany, but the shot straight at the keeper. Sinaragu has the chance there to restore the lead immediately, but finds it straight at the keeper.
Malaysia really feeding off this energy at the moment. And you sense when they are on the front foot and they actually believe they can get themselves back into this game. And the game just getting a little fractious in the middle of the pitch there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Dosh. I think the Germans just need to stay calm here. Not rise to it, but need to be a little bit more precise. And there's again, it's an unforced error. There's no pressure there on Selanoglu, but he doesn't control, bounces out. And that is coming from the Malaysian pressure.
Yeah, that ball just popping up off the boards there. As you say, an unforced error. Germany happy to press high up. Malaysia doing the same. Oh, that's cool. Good defending.
And
good defending.
We'll see as that chance goes, as Jacobrilla comes off. It's a full team job again.
Again, Malaysia just sitting off. And that's the problem, the space behind that front two when they step up.
Oh, no, that's a good finish.
They are made to pay. And that's the issue with trying to press Germany high. They play behind the front two, and it's a lovely counter-attack goal, and Hasbach finds himself a position there, fires it low, straight away, gets the shot going at goal.
But just given too much space there. Malaysia just pushing so hard forward in defence that Hasbach runs off the shoulder. He's wide open. Here's another chance and another goal. It's a hat-trick for Prosk. Great finish. Malaysia just guilty of offering acres of space. And Germany say, thank you very much, we'll take it.
Good press. Very effective tactical press that from Germany. They win the ball in the middle. And then Prosk with that backhand shot.
Ashran Amsani there runs across and runs off of his defender. And because Prosk takes it on the step, he just doubles the space, just like that. And that's frustrating when you've worked that hard to pull yourself level and you allow two very soft goals. Not softly taken, but soft in the amount of space given. It's disappointing for the Malaysian team, as they need to be careful here that Germany don't run this away into the horizon. That could be a free hit lifted.
Yeah, we've seen two very pieces of very Germanic indoor hockey. They've managed to play the ball behind opened up Malaysia playing behind the front two, and they've then, within a minute, they've really pressed high against these Malaysian defenders, sensed when to step up, and scored at the other end. 2-goal deficit.
Well, Proske is the man who's got the goals to his name, and he hasn't done much wrong for Germany today. When they've needed him, he's taken his chances. Khalik Hammarin for the Malaysians has been the standout. But it is Proske who will be celebrating right now as it stands, as Malaysia have to go back to the workroom as they do so now. Passing it around the back. He's the skipper, Jazlan, who has got a goal to his name. Khadi Cameroon tries to play it up, but catches a lift. And Boko will be able to play this. And this is more of the control. Slowing it down, trying to frustrate Malaysia. Schmidt did Laukis. Comes it up. Here's Poling. Tries inside. They've made one or two mistakes like that. And this will be a card for the skipper. It is a green card. Just a little bit of a push in the back there as he went for the tackle. And Jazam will take a minute off.
Yeah, really, really physical tackle there from the skipper. And the strong whistle from Peter Hembrecht. I was expecting the other umpire to give a penalty corner there. But the card comes out of the pocket.
Chance saved this time. Not quite getting the perfect angle on the execution.
And Germany, in this period of 1 minute with Malaysia down, will be looking to build one scoring opportunity. And I feel if they take it to 7-4,
which they have done. I tell you what, that is brilliant work from Hasbach. He's ran just off the shoulder of the defender. Schmidt did Laukis fires it, and Hasbach gets the touch. And 7-4 may be a ticket too far. Wow.
That's a lovely touch, isn't it? That ball driven in.
Beautiful.
Yeah, driven in from the right-hand side, and the touch really good. And Germany now on the front foot.
And of course, Andy, it's that leading run that comes just over the left-hand shoulder of the defender. So the defender not thinking that the player's there. That leading run gives him the chance. And, well, they make it 8. Oh, it's a brutal game of indoor hockey. As just before the end of the third quarter, Germany now have a penalty corner. And this game was 4-4 4 minutes ago.
Yeah, they've stepped up. 2 bits of outstanding. One, pressing. Secondly, the way they've played through the Malaysian press. And they've really stepped on the gas in this. With Malaysia down to 5, their ability to find players in the middle of the Malaysian circle has paid dividends.
It's been penalty corner perfection so far in this game. Broska is there. He's got 3 to his name. Right, penalty corner perfection once again. Hasbach getting another for him, and it's 8-4.
And they've scored 2, so Malaysia have been down to 5. It just shows in discipline, physical challenges, green cards make big differences in indoor hockey. With Malaysia a player down, Germany have just stepped up and they've scored 2 goals, in fact, in less than a minute. And it's taken the game away from Malaysia, and that spirited revival that we saw has been snuffed out. And it's just the way Germany play. We get used to it, don't we?
Absolutely. They just choose to, it's almost, they put the